Before I begin with what this video is about, let me tell you what this video is not about. It's not another xpulse review video, and it's not about how to buy a motorcycle on Paytm. The thing is how to get a motorcycle after booking a motorcycle on Paytm, which is kind of very different. And the thing is, I was struggling with it and I couldn't find any videos or any kind of an information on this background. That's why I decided to make one. Okay, so the thing is, I bought this motorcycle like a week back. I bought it on Diwali sale. I think I made the payment on November 14th or something. And what happened was, the amount got deducted. That was 1,14,000 rupees got deducted from my account. But the dealer didn't receive the amount. So since the dealer didn't receive the amount, he cannot generate an invoice. He won't be able to make the delivery of the motorcycle. And as I've seen in most of those experiences that is shared in Quora, it says normally those salesperson, whoever is there in that particular dealership, is the one who actually booked it for them. So that is not the case. What happened with me, I booked it on Paytm, and then I spoke with the salesperson. He told that that amount hasn't credited yet and he is waiting for that. So the days were passing, and the payment has to be made and the invoice has to be generated during that particular time frame, that is before November 17th. And I was struggling with it, and what happened is, like, I got a contact of the regional sales manager of the territorial sales manager, TSM of Hero. She actually and what happened was, like, before that I tried to contact Paytm. They say 24/7, and 24/7 of bullshit is there. It is actually what is being provided in Paytm side, because you call their number and what you get is complete crap. IVRS after IVRS after IVRS. You go for chat, you go into FAQ, some questions and answers. That's it. So I was not able to contact anyone as such, and it was tiresome. IVRS after IVRS. I'm not a frequent Paytm user. Sometimes that might be very easy for you to find how to speak to a person there, a real person. And I was really tired of it, and finally I got into connection with the Hero TSM. The Hero territorial sales manager, she was simply awesome. She actually contacted someone in Paytm's corporate wing, and he connected with the one who is in charge of Kerala, and they contacted the particular dealership and instructed them as on how to proceed. So that's the key part. That's the key information that I want to share with you. That is, once the Paytm, once you book a motorcycle on Paytm, what happens is that the amount will be deducted and it will be transferred to the Paytm. Okay, now the amount is with the Paytm. I contacted the bank as well to know where the money is now. And what happens is that this particular dealers will have to open a particular portal in Paytm and enter the chase number and the engine number there, and make sure that that particular vehicle is logged into that particular portal. Then only the amount will be credited from Paytm to that particular dealership's account. So only after then they will generate the invoice, give you the motorcycle. All those things will happen only after that. So unless your dealership has no idea, once the dealership has no idea about this, then you are in deep trouble, like I was. Okay, so this is the most important thing. This is how you have to deal with it. Okay, so once you make the payment, the amount will be deducted and it will be transferred to the Paytm, and then you have to contact the dealership and tell them that the payment has been made. You give them the reference number and tell them that you have to enter this particular things in Paytm portal. You can contact with the regional whoever is in charge of the Paytm thing, and you will be able to figure out how it is done or what particular portal is that. So without which you won't be able to deliver, you won't be able to get your motorcycle out. So this is something that I was struggling with. I found it very difficult to find someone to talk to, and finally I figured that out. Now let me tell you why I bought this motorcycle. Actually, the alternative that was suggested to me was the dealership asked me to pay for the whole amount once more. That is, like, I must pay twice for a single motorcycle, and once the Paytm amount is being credited to their account, they will return it. That's what they told me. So I was okay with it. I had the money with me. So I had nearly 2 lakh plus. I had enough money to buy a Himalayan. But why I opted xpulse? The answer is quite simple. I need a reliable machine. I don't want to be a grease monkey. and it should be light and easy to handle. And the thing is like, maybe if inshallah I might buy a motorcycle that might be much more comfortable for a touring machine or anything of that sort, something more. Once the budget is not a big issue for me, or money is not a big issue for me, I might buy a motorcycle of that caliber. Still, this would be useful because this can be used as a commuter, a regular commuter with a good mileage and easy city handling. This could be of use in that sense as well. And at the same time, as an off-roader, definitely a motorcycle is not just meant for a commuting purpose. If that is the case, you could always go for a scooter or things of that sort. A motorcycle has got a whole different dynamics, I would say. It is like a fun machine. You will be super happy on a motorcycle, just like buying a boat or a yacht and a jet ski. The dimensions are totally different. Getting a boat is different, and getting a jet ski is different. You won't be a water scooter. That's what I meant. I'm not very sure whether the name is right or not. Just jet ski. You will be always happy on that. Just like on a motorcycle, you would mostly be very, very happy. So this would be useful as a regular commuter. You can park it anywhere. It's kind of a very forgiving machine, unlike many others. And for a beginner off-roader, it is definitely going to be helpful. And of course, once you're taking them off-road, a heavy machine will be very difficult to deal with, whereas this is much cheaper and easy to handle. And at the same time, almost all the spare parts are very cheap. Another aspect, coming to that, one negative that I found with this motorcycle is the service. You should be very sure that you are, you have an access to a proper Hero service center, because they are mostly used with the kind of motorcycles like Splendor, Passion, Glamour. They don't have much of an idea of an FI machine with oil-cooled engine and all. They are mostly clueless. So you have to figure out a place where, if at all you need to have a proper service, where to take it. That has to be thought out before you buy this motorcycle. Apart from that, it's a great machine. I've just clocked nearly 400 plus kilometers, I believe. Yeah, it's 448 kilometers. It's a really fun machine. I haven't taken out much, but I think on the third day I went for nearly 200-300 kilometers. That was the longest trip I made on this motorcycle, but it was really fun. Except for the seats. Seats are not that comfortable for a long tour. And of course the lights are really terrible, I would say. You must definitely get an auxiliary light. Apart from that, the motorcycle is really good, really fun to ride. And that's all, guys. So these are the two important informations that I would like to share with you. One, why this motorcycle, and the other one, how to get a motorcycle out once you make a payment on Paytm. Okay, so if you have time, do check out other videos on this channel. One thing I assure you, I'm not a regular YouTuber. I don't post a lot of videos, but whatever I've post on this particular channel is something that is really exclusive, that I've searched for and I didn't find. That is the kind of content that I'm putting out. So I kind of promise you that your time won't be wasted while you're watching any of my videos in there. Alright, bye. Thank you.
The Hero xpulse. You can have it all.